Hey, what's going on, guys? It is, sorry, Ace TMP2, and, well, just sort of Ace TMP. I'm gonna still use just the Ace TMP intro for this channel. So, basically, before I get into this, and you saw the title, I'm going to need to give you a bit of a backstory to it. So, like, when I'm not old enough to have been part of the original Pokemon hype of the 90s. However, I was part of the hype during Diamond and Pearl. So like 2009 is like I think that's how I remember it. And I bought the packs kind of just like how I do it today, not as serious because I was like 8 years old, but still decently like buying packs, getting cards, collecting. So a long time ago, of course, that was like houses ago, and then I moved houses, and then I stopped collecting after a while. But what happened now is I didn't know where my old cards were. And one day I was in the garage, looking around. I was in the garage, and all of a sudden I found this old box. And I looked inside and realized these are my old Pokemon cards. I found my old Pokemon cards, my old deck from back in Diamond and Pearl days, ye old Diamond and Pearl. So the Sinnoh region cards, and these are all just like my old cards that I found. Now they were like covered up in some stuff, and I had to get it off. And there's like the top of the box that had come off, and I'm sure most of them had fallen out. But I found my old box of cards, so I thought it'd be fun to make a video showing you my cards. These are my old cards that I took. Now, I'm actually going to get these into a deck before I look at them. Kind of like, I need to make sure, because they are like, they were in a box for like 5 years. I stashed away an old box of cards like 5 years. I didn't even know I had this. So they are not all the same. This isn't an unboxing, but I am going to be going through Legend Energy. These are my old cards. Now, they aren't in the best condition after sitting in a box, but when I found them, there was a top on this box, but it broke off after I tried to open it because it was stuck shut. So, I'm trying not to look at these as best I can. That way I can kind of get them into an organized deck. Actually, well, I'd skip ahead in the video for you guys, but I honestly don't feel the need to now that I've kind of got it. There's nothing written. I was hoping I'd find like a little note or whatever, or something that said like Addison's Pokemon cards on the box, but nothing of the sort. So I'm gonna see what I've got. These are my old cards. I'll tell you what cards I do remember, what cards I don't remember. Got, these are all the old ones. Oh, it's so cool though. Like, oh, well, these ones are upside down. I figured something like that would happen. Okay, so we got Celio. Just Munchlax. Torchic. I remember Torchic. I remember having a Torchic. I remember Piplup. Mothim. I remember Mothim. Finneon. Tangrowth. Aron. I remember this Electivire. I remember pulling that and thinking it was like the greatest thing. Ninetales. A Doduo. Ooh, this is the Team Galactic Crobat. I kind of remember, but I'll put it up there. Trico, an energy. These two are, I do remember these. It's the Fire Arceus and the Grass Arceus, and neither of them are very good. I remember, like, back then, if a Pokemon had, like, over 100 health, they were just considered, like, brilliant, like, just outstanding, and, like, this is back when, like, you could have bad cards they'd be considered bad now, but back then they were like really cool. And then the Team Galactic Dialga, I really remember this. It was like one of my most prized possessions. Mismagius, this is back when they made the cards that could give you epilepsy, so you can't see it. Oh, there we go. There we got. That was like so bright it like jumbled off the focus. Primeape, I remember Primeape. It was one of my favorites. I remember this Luxray. Oh, I loved Luxray. Luxray was like one of my favorites. Milotic. Lantern. Lantern Eyes. Oh, I remember. Lantern was in the very first pack I ever bought. This is really old. Like, wow. I love how these are like the old cards. This is so cool to see. Geodude, Cacnea, Gligar, Lickitung, Swampert. I remember Swampert. I remember Gliscor. And then Onix, Apom, and a Heatran. So I remember that, I believe. And then these ones I don't really remember. I'm sure I would eventually by thinking about it. But these are just the ones that are sentimental. Like I remember this was in the first pack I ever opened. And I remember, where's my, I know I've got my Team Galactic Dialga in here. And they aren't in the best condition. But they actually have been pretty well preserved due to the fact that they've kind of just been in a box. It's kind of made them a bit dusty. But other than that, they are excellent. I remember everyone always wanted to trade me for this Dialga, but I was like, no way, this is my Dialga. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad I was able to show you this. I know I moved the setup up here, but I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.